Hi, my name is Cynthia Nevels. I'm the president of Integrality and the founder of Start.Pivot.Grow Accelerator. I am always interested in ideas, tips, advice that I can share with you on how to grow your business. But I want to take a different approach. I'm teaching you different ways that have worked for me to build my business, to increase my revenue, and to expand my offerings. So today I'm going to talk about the three R's that have worked for me for over 22 years. I have been a business consultant for 22 years now. After I left Silicon Valley and returned back to Texas to start my own company, I learned a lot of lessons, some the hard way and some the easy way. But one of the things that I learned later on in my career as an entrepreneur is understanding how to scale and expand using the same resources. And one of those ways was bidding on government contracts, small contracts. And I'm not talking about the big multi-million dollar contracts. I'm talking about the small contracts that can keep your business afloat and allow you to get your feet wet, become familiar with how the process works, and also keep a steady stream of income coming into your business. So I want to talk about the three R's. And what are they? They are relationships. Relationships are incredibly important when it comes to contracting or bidding on opportunities with government agencies as well as higher education institutions. Government agencies, whether it is local, your municipalities, your counties, or the state or federal government, they are keen on relationships. And what does that mean? That means that you want to get to know the procurement officers, you want to get to know the buyers, you want to get to know the project managers. You want to ensure that they are familiar with the services and products that you offer so that when they have a need, they will reach out to you, or that particular bid or RFP will come to you and you have the opportunity to bid on that project. Relationships matter. There have been several, I think I can count 4 to 5 business opportunities that have come my way because of my relationships with decision makers and procurement officers who were familiar and aware with what I did, but also because I had an up-to-date capability statement that laid out all of the services that I offer, along with my NAICS codes, NAICS codes, that is, and my SIC codes, made it very easy for them to connect and engage with me. And so relationships matter. Proving yourself over and over again, delivering on time within budget, and ensuring that you are a provider or a resource that they can rely on really helps you to be in the know when it comes to opportunities for contracting. The second R is going to be registering. So if you are looking at new ways to increase revenue streams and you're thinking about um, acquiring government contracts or government clients, whether that's small or large or local or federal, you want to register with the agencies that you want to do business with. I often receive questions from small business owners wondering, how do I get started? First place, second place after building relationship with decision makers is going to be to register your business as a vendor in their vendor uh, system. So that word escaped me. So you want to make sure that you are researching which agencies have a need and have had history in purchasing products or services that you offer. Make sure that there's a fit. And then if you find that the agency is an agency that you want to do business with or potentially could do business with, go ahead and register. Registration is free. You should not have to pay for registration fee in order for you to set up an account as a vendor or provider with the agency that you're targeting. So keep that in mind. So make sure that you're registering, make sure that you have your NACE codes and your SIC codes, your proper contact information, and make sure that you're very clear about the products and services. One tip, however, don't try to sell everything. Procurement managers can tell if a business is trying to simply provide products and services to just simply make money, or if they truly are aligned with their true core business and offering products and services that align with what they've always done. And so just don't try to oversell, essentially. The next thing is going to be respond. Once you have registered as a supplier in the supplier management system or the procurement system with the agency that you are targeting, and that is a fit for you, what will happen is you will start to receive emails when opportunities present themselves. And they will be opportunities for you to respond to RFPs, which is response for quote, or excuse me, response for uh, I'm talking about the RFP process, request for proposal, or RFQ, request for quote. Once you have registered as a provider in the supplier system, you've entered your NACE codes or SIC codes, those are commodity codes. What will happen is when an opportunity is available and the agency is searching for providers to purchase from, they will issue an RFP or an RFQ through their supplier system. And if you are a match according to your codes, you will receive that request for proposal. Now it's time for you to consider whether or not you're ready to uh, respond and to acquire that business. And so you want to learn how to properly respond to RFPs. And there's a process. You have to be extremely thorough when it comes to responding to proposals. There are certain standard sections that are included in your response, and those sections are: first, you're going to provide background and history as to who you are in your company, what have you done, what industry you're in, what types of clients you've served, your experience and history in the space. This isn't a time for you to embellish. This is simply providing facts on demonstrating proof that you've done the work before and that you have experience in doing the work and for whom you've delivered the work or product to. This is very, very important that you are succinct, that you are concise, and also compelling, but you're not overselling. It's not the time to shout your accolades. It is purely a record of demonstration that you've done the work before and that you have the capability as well as the experience and expertise to do it again. The next piece is going to be listing the response to the scope of the project. And I like to break it down into tables. Take their scope, enter it into a column, break it down into pieces, and then respond to each piece individually. That helps the reader on their side, the procurement officer, to be able to decipher, can you deliver what they're asking for? And so you just simply reiterate what they've asked and then show proof that you have the experience and that you are proposing you can deliver what they're requesting. That makes it so much easier than trying to come up with fancy language and fancy words and big words. Don't do that to yourself and don't do that to the procurement officer. Make sure that you are just being very concise and explaining, yes, I can deliver A, yes, I can deliver B, yes, we can deliver C, and here's how. The next part is your pricing. You want to ensure that you are pricing your response um, fairly, as well as profitably for your business. But you definitely do not want to overprice, charge more for services to the government agencies than you would in the fair market. That could cause challenges and problems and legal issues later on. So, in order for you to accurately provide pricing for within your response, you want to ensure you understand how much is it going to cost you to deliver this product or service to the agency. And that takes calculation on your end in ensuring that your margins are right, that you have a true sense of how much it's really going to cost you to deliver, especially if it's going to require you to increase capacity to meet the demand, and then provide an honest and fair price, broken down by the sections most often of the scope that you're responding to, or breaking it down into an Excel spreadsheet template that most often agencies will provide in the RFQ or RFP that you can simply insert your data into. Don't provide more than what they ask for, just simply provide the price for service or product based on unit requested. And then lastly, you want to tie a nice ribbon on it with great referrals, or not referrals, but references from previous work that you've done. Make sure that you've notified your references and ask permission to ensure that they will be aware that you have listed them as a reference, and make sure that you're providing fair representation of the work that you've done in the past, and that they can give and provide a solid reference for you if and when the agency reaches out and are considering your proposal to enter into a contract with your company. Those are a few steps that I wanted to share that could help you prepare yourself if you are a business looking to increase revenue through the strategy of acquiring government contracts or corporate contracts. I hope this helps. If you need more assistance, you can always visit our website at integralityllc.com or Start.Pivot.Grow.com, which is our accelerator designed to help small businesses scale and grow through education, business advising, as well as access to capital. I hope that helps. Good luck to you. Bye.